Okay, hello, happy Monday, I hope. Yeah, okay, looks like you can hear me, so that's good. Yeah, happy Monday. Is it ever a happy Monday? It's a pretty good Monday, I guess, so far. Today's going to be a little different. I'm not going to be doing any code, which is strange for a live code stream. But instead I want to talk about something that is near and dear to my heart and mind, for a variety of reasons that we'll talk about. It's not going to be a long stream, I'm not going to harp on this stuff. I just want to tell you what's going on and make a fairly big announcement about a new project and kick off a big giveaway to celebrate that new project. So stick around. I'm not planning to go longer than maybe 20 or 30 minutes here. I've got other stuff. I've got to go dishwasher shopping. So, but anyway, so how do we kick this off? So we're obviously the stream title's there. We're talking about mental health as developers and engineers. I mean, okay, so mental health stigma around it has certainly been lessening in general in the world. I don't know what the hell that was. Silence this. And it's not even so much that I think there's a stigma around it still. I mean, there is obviously some, but it's not even so much the stigma around it in the developer technology community that stands out to me as the big problem. I think it's just that we just don't talk about it. We tend to be fairly isolationist, if that's a word, maybe, who knows. I know I am. I tend to stay in my hole and write code. That's what we do. We work well by ourselves, let's say, which creates its own mental health issues, but it also means that we're not used to necessarily reaching out to other people, asking for help, even recognizing when we're dealing with mental health trouble, which could be anything from just being overstressed to imposter syndrome to depression, anxiety, suicidal ideations, things that are just not talked about enough. We just don't deal with them enough as technologists, for my liking, let's say. And so over the last couple of weeks, I did no streaming, basically. I think I did one a couple weeks ago. I don't think I did any last week, and that was in part because I had some big work stuff going on. Hello, Mustarovska. In part because I had some big work stuff going on, but also because I was just in my head. I was dealing with family stress and personal issues, stress, work stress, friend stress, just, the list goes on. It all piles on, and it was too much. I wasn't in a headspace that I could go live and be my normal, charming, enigmatic self. And the thing is, so, okay, first of all, when I say I suffered or suffer from depression or anxiety or overstress or whatever it is, let me be very clear. I am a mild case. I can generally deal with it, nap for a few days, and I'm good. So I don't mean to claim to deal with more than I deal with, and certainly don't want to minimize what anybody else goes through. But yeah, that's kind of where I was over the last couple of weeks. I was in that sort of... Anxiety is my big issue. I deal with... It's a genetic thing. My mother gave me that. Thank you, Mom. But that's what I've been dealing with. Like I said, it just, as I began to sort of come out of it, I realized it was time to launch the project that I'm launching today. I've been working with some friends to kind of put it together over the last month or two. I don't even know how long it's been now. But it's time. There are those of us out there who are suffering much more acutely than I do or have. And I think this project will be of benefit to them, or I hope it will. And that's the thing. So, like I said, we're tech people. We don't deal with this stuff anyway. But even beyond that, these issues, this depression, anxiety, imposter syndrome, stress, these things don't care if you're a cis, white, married guy who makes way too much money for his skill level, living in America where there's all the opportunity in the world. Hello, Silicon Organ. It doesn't care if you're a brilliant engineer who left her home to move to another country just in the nick of time to catch a pandemic and international lockdowns and to be cut off from everyone she knows. It doesn't care if you're the spouse of a narcissistic asshat who likes to sit in his office and write code and talk to people on the internet. It's me, I'm the narcissistic asshat. It doesn't care who you are. These things affect all of us from time to time, in more or less depth or effect. We all go through these things at one point or another, and some of us go through it routinely. And so that's what I want to talk about today. So that's the project that we're launching. It's called the Continue Project. And it started with just a stupid little meme bit of code that occurred to me. And the code was something, and this is not good code. It's not like it's correct code. Just go with me here. This little bit right here popped into my head, and I started thinking about it and thinking how cool it would look on a t-shirt, and then it turned into, well, what if it could be more? What if it could be a clarion call? What if it could be a community? What if it could be a project in which we technologists come together to support each other, to explore these issues for ourselves as well, to become better advocates for those we love who might go through these issues. Whatever, it became more than a meme, and that's where we are. So it's called, like I said, the Continue Project. And I've got a couple of commands here. So hopefully, if you're watching this on a replay, hopefully you're watching it on Twitch on replay, you'll see the result of these commands. So the exclamation continue, let's say. I'm not going to say bang. But that's it really right there. We are developers, engineers, and technologists who recognize the importance of mental health in our lives and who support each other with resources and space for discussion as colleagues and friends. Hello, Glinkus2. Welcome to the chat. Appreciate you being here. So that's the overview. That's sort of the mission statement, I guess you could call it. But the more practical aspect of it is, I didn't even put the website there. Let me fix that command later. But here is the website, continueproject.com, that has a link. That's the website you're looking at on the screen. It has links to our Discord. It has links to Twitter, Facebook, dev community. Yes, we are talking about mental health for devs here. Developers and engineers, anybody in the technology space, really. But yes, what we're talking about today. So, yeah. So there's all the relevant links, including GitHub. More importantly, here is the link for a big giveaway to celebrate the launch of this thing and to try to get folks in the door. So you can click that link. It'll take you to a page where you can enter in a number of ways. It'll give you access to our Discord, to the project Discord. It'll let you follow us and retweet on Twitter, follow us on Facebook, and join the newsletter, I think, are the options. The goal, obviously, being I want to spread the word about this thing. Like I said, I'm working with several other friends, and hello, Jamie, several other friends and streamers who I hope will be promoting this as well, because I really want to get the word out there about this. I really want to get folks in who need it. And look, none of us is a licensed mental health specialist in any way, shape, or form. Some of us have studied this more or less. I have studied it less. I just know that it's an issue that we need to address, and that is an issue that I think we can better address together. So that's the point of the project. That's the point of the giveaway, is to get folks in the door. The prizes that are associated with the giveaway, Don't tell my wife. It's about $700 worth. So the first prize, the one person will win a 1-year subscription to Pluralsight. And why Pluralsight? Well, first of all, if you don't know what it is, it's a fantastic course platform, course community for developers, technologists. Okay, I'm not sure what the lag would be. Hello, Sabria. Oh, shit. There's my wife. Not oh, shit. Hi, welcome, my love. Thank you for being here. I said, oh, shit, because now you know how much money I'm giving away. But that's okay. So, 1-year subscription to Pluralsight. Fantastic learning resource for developers because, for me, one of my personal soapboxes is that developers never need to quit learning. And for me in particular, one of the ways I get out of my head is to go learn something new. So that's the reasoning behind the giveaway. It seems kind of odd otherwise. But so first prize will win a 1-year subscription to Pluralsight. Thank you, my love. Plus a merch piece of your choice. So I'm finalizing some t-shirt designs and some hat designs and all that stuff. So you'll get the Pluralsight subscription and a piece of merch of your choice anywhere in the world that we can ship it to, which should be pretty much anywhere. And then we'll give away 4 other pieces of merch too. So 5 total prizes. Hello, One Myrtle. Welcome back. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, so that's the giveaway. Like I said, for anybody who, and I'm going to spam this giveaway link, and anybody else can too. I'm going to spam this throughout the rest of this little chat here. There's the giveaway. It'll get you into our various community portals on the socials and such as that. And hopefully encourage you to help spread the word a little bit, get more folks in the door. And we'll do more giveaways. I'm planning to do merch giveaways every month. So don't feel like if you miss it this time. Absolutely spam everywhere. Outside Twitch, like I said, we have a Facebook page that I just started. We don't have a YouTube yet, and we might. We have the Discord, Twitter, Facebook. I think that's it. So yeah, share with anyone. And that's another thing, you know, I'm going to set up a LinkedIn community for us, or page or presence or something, so we can find the people that are there. I want to reach out to other streamers and content creators on YouTube, so we can reach those audiences. If you're part of meetup groups or hackathons or whatever you might be a part of, share these links. Get them the links. Get them in the door. I want people to have this place if and when they need it. Now, let me talk about what the project is a little more. So, obviously, when we are in states of crisis or dealing with acute symptoms of mental health issues, we need this space. But I also want it to be a place where we can be proactive. I want it to be a place where we can talk about mindfulness meditation, where we can talk about coping skills to avoid stress, to avoid the things that trigger our anxiety or that trigger our depression or whatever it might be. Not that we can always do that. Sometimes our bodies just say, fuck off, you're going down for a few days. I curse, I apologize. But we can be more proactive. And I know I can be, at least, and I need to be better about that, so I want to explore those things. And I don't necessarily even want to talk just about the big things like depression and anxiety and suicide prevention and those things. I want to talk about the things like imposter syndrome. So, this is one of the more ridiculous things. I told you I was down for the last 2 weeks. I didn't have the energy. I mean, I had work stress, but I didn't have the energy to get on and try to be creative and code a game and whatever, anything. I didn't have the energy to work on a project. I didn't have any of that energy available to me, even when I should have. I had the biggest win of my entire career last Monday. The biggest win. My business is being acquired, and I'm joining by my client of 6 years, the best client in the history of consulting. He's buying my business, and I'm joining his team as a CTO, making way too much money. Way too much money. I'm going to get to build a team that I'm thrilled about. I'm going to have help. I'm going to have developers that are way smarter than me. All of this is happening, and my other existing clients are being rolled in. and are going to get even better service. They're as part of the deal. So I was on the biggest high professionally of my life, and I couldn't smile enough to start a stream. I am. Thank you, Mr. Oscar, and thank you, Jim. I am. Glinkus, when you first got serious with coding, you went way overboard in getting into it and fell into a depression for a few months due to burnout. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's probably the number one issue that we need to talk about how to avoid is that burnout. That's probably the most common issue that developers, engineers face is burnout, because we love what we do. If you're a developer or an engineer and you stick with it, you actually make a career of this thing, it's because you love it. It's because you need to get in there and to break shit and to fix it and to build new things and to do these things, and we have a very hard time walking away from it and pulling back and relaxing, especially if you're a damn entrepreneur, especially if you're doing it as a consultant or a freelancer and the food on your table depends on you getting work done. I mean, it always depends on getting your work done, but avoiding that burnout is a huge issue that we need to talk about. Thank you for spamming that. So yeah, anybody that's popping in, we're talking about mental health. We are launching a project, the project you see on the screen, the Continue project. I'll point it over there because that's where my monitor is. And that giveaway link will get you access to all of it, basically. You'll get access to our community that we're starting up, the Discord, the Twitter, the Facebook, the etc. There's so much we need to address. And speaking of, I'm joining a company as the CTO. You want to talk about imposter syndrome? I mean, I have dealt with it my entire life altogether. Now I'm going to be listed as the Chief Technology Officer for a growing and very successful financial technology company that's been around for 25 years and works with billion-dollar banks, multiple billion-dollar banks. You talk about imposter syndrome. That's going to be another one we hit pretty hard. And that's the thing. That's the point. I want us to have this place to talk about it so that we have, first of all, a safe space where we know that we're supported. We know that the people who are there with us are in the same boat or are there to support us as we pursue these things. Thank you for the follow, Glinkus. And where it's a space that's dedicated to it. So we don't feel like I feel like when I talk about these things outside of certain context, I feel like I'm whining. I feel like I'm weak in some way. And that is the stigma that's still around this stuff. But what I've discovered is that when I'm with people that I know I can trust, when I'm with my wife, when I'm with my friends, some of whom are in this chat, I can talk about these things more freely without the stigma, without feeling weak, without feeling, well, I still feel like I'm whining sometimes, but in case. I want to create a place that can be that for every developer, for every engineer, for every technologist who might feel isolated, who might actually be isolated. We have a place now. We have somewhere to explore these things and to grow as people, as professionals, and just to hang out and laugh sometimes. Sometimes need to look at a stupid meme and joke about it, or what, it could be anything. I mean, this is a place for anything. I want to celebrate our wins. I want to talk about the code life. I want you to be able to ask questions when you're running into fucking React issues, when you can't figure out how to get your static site published, when you are struggling with trying to figure out why your domain name won't point to the right freaking place, like I was over the weekend. It's a place for all of it. But a place focused on supporting each other. Hello, Layla Codes It. Thank you for popping in. Oh, I've got commands for y'all. Layla Codes It. Yes, remembered it. And Silicon Orchid. I think that's everybody I've got so far. Glinkus, it doesn't help that software engineers are often not very socially open. Yep, makes it hard to talk to people about the issues we face. You're absolutely right. Like I said, it's that whole, I mean, I think a lot of us are drawn to these professions because maybe we're socially awkward. Not even socially awkward, just don't like to be social. I mean, and that's absolutely fine. It doesn't mean that we never need support. It doesn't mean that we never need somebody to talk to or just want somebody to talk to. And so, like I said, I just want this to be a place where those people are available to us, have those discussions, as big or as small as those discussions might be, whenever we need them. Hello, Picando Codigo. Welcome to the party. Yeah, that's what I want this place to be. And it will evolve, it'll grow. I want to eventually set up streams every, like I want us to, I mean, so we'll have the community, of course, and I want to be able to get folks on video, on live stream, so we can have roundtable discussions about these things. Let's talk about imposter syndrome. Let's talk about how we deal with these issues. Dumb Game Dev, hello, welcome to the party. So it's going to grow, and that's the thing. I want this to be a community-driven thing. I want us as a community to decide what this will be. It's not a nonprofit at the moment. It's not a business. It will never be a for-profit business as long as I'm breathing. We're not collecting money. It's not that kind of thing. It's just, it's a very fluid thing at this point. I want it to be what it needs to be, and I want help getting it there. One Myrtle, it's really interesting to hear things like this from professionals. You're in college and thought it was fair of, I thought it was fair of me to think that I didn't have the skills or meet industry standards. Really demotivates you, and you don't code or focus on studies for a week or a month straight. Yeah, man. A, you're not alone. B, how to say this nicely, that's something that you and we will deal with for our entire careers. Most of us who aren't truly narcissistic asshats, I still am, but I do still go through the same thing. So, and C, it's okay. It's just part of the game. I saw a really interesting quote the other day. Not a quote, just somebody talking about it the other day. That our jobs as developers and engineers are basically to fail over and over and over and over and over until we get it right, and to continually do new things that we suck at until we have the opportunity to get better at them. This industry moves so quickly, it's almost impossible to actually be an expert. And so if you're constantly stuck in that state of failing because sometimes things just don't work, and constantly sucking because you're always learning something new, it'd be hard for anybody to maintain a good headspace without help, without focus, without paying attention to it. Jim, here's the thing in the dev industry, I perceive an unrelenting pressure to stay current. Yep. Been off the boil with typical .NET dev, focusing on Unity, and already you feel like the world has shifted away under your feet. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, dumb game dev. Everything's working. Why do we need devs? Everything is broken. Why do we hire devs? Yeah, exactly. We always either catch the blame, or we're just a cost center that nobody can figure out how to justify. So yeah, it's a peculiar industry we've all chosen to be a part of. But like I said, that's what this is about. I'm going to spam the link. Well, the overview again. Here is the link to the website again for anybody who's joining us. Continueproject.com has all the links that we need. And for anybody who hasn't seen it yet, there is the giveaway information that I would like you to spread far and wide. That gleam.io link. Spread that anywhere you can. I want to Twitter handle. Yep, it's out there. It's linked from the website. You'll see all of our social links there. It's at continueproj, P-R-O-J. And we're also on Facebook, Dev Community, which is a really great place, by the way. If you're not part of the Dev Community, and I'll send you the link. How can you help contribute to the project? Spread the word is the #1 way. Tell your people, tell your communities, tell your hackathons, tell your meetup groups, tell your Reddit people, things, whatever it is. Anywhere you can find a developer who might need this space, share the word. That's the dev project or the dev community link. If you're not on dev.to, get on it. It's an amazing place. It's a social network-ish thing, obviously centered around software development. We'll have other ways to help contribute and such as we Hashnode. I think I've heard of that. We'll work on other ways to help contribute to the project or promote it as things move along. Like I said, some of it is kind of hard to even articulate because it's not an official nonprofit. It's not a registered business or anything. Oh my gosh, Layla. Well, you just bought like t-shirts for somebody. Thank you so much for that. And Jamie, thank you as well for the gift subs. So that's 6 subs. Thank you all. By the way, any revenue I earn, hello, Lou Mangello. Welcome to the party. Any revenue I earn through Twitch will go straight to this project. And when I say goes straight to the project, I mean, oh, Jamie, come on now. Thank you so much for subscribing my wife to my own channel. That seems weird. But when I say any money I earn through Twitch, personally, through my channel, Fitzy Codes Things, will go to the project. I mean that I'm going to buy t-shirts with the project's logos and sayings and stuff like that. Yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, Sabrissa, you can use my face now. If you didn't know that. I don't know how to use my face, but it's there somewhere. I'm going to buy stuff on behalf of the project and give it away just to promote it, just to get the word out, stuff like that. So like I said, we will figure out other ways to promote it, to spread the word. Lou, I appreciate that, but thank you, man. You and your community, I couldn't even tell you this originally. Come on now. Wow, come on, Hype Train, really? Jeez. All right, well, thank you. Lou, I couldn't even tell you this when I first told you about this project, but it was the massive community effort that was kicked off in your mother's honor that inspired me in large part, along with my wife's amazing history of supporting projects and the legacy that she will have left behind supporting things like this, creating things like this, supporting things like this, leading things like this. I was inspired and left feeling wanting, as if I was not doing nearly enough. So hopefully this will contribute to that in some way. You made the face. Oh yeah, that's right. Sabria made the face. She made the Fitzy face. Dumb Game Dev, thank you so much for the subscription. For 3 months of subscription in advance. Incredible. Thank you. But yeah, Lou, I can't thank you enough for Lou. For those of you who don't know, which is all of you, Lou is my mentor. He is my mastermind leader. I meet with him every week. He has supported me through bad times and good, a lot of bad times over the last several years. He is a fantastic entrepreneur and mentor himself. So thank you, my friend, for keeping me afloat to get to this point and wherever I go from here. In any case, I'm coming. We're going to try to get down this month if we can. We'll have to see how things go. People owe me money, but we'll see. In any case, I'm rambling. So one more time, I'm going to hit the high points, and then I got to get off because, like I said, I've got to go buy a dishwasher. Yeah. Now I've said it in public, and somebody will definitely have clipped that, so I guess I have to take you to Disney sometime. Hey, One Myrtle, there you go. There's my keyboard. Silicon Orchid, Jesus. Oh man, thank you so much, my friend. Another 5 gift subs out to the community. Thank you so much. First hype train ever, so I can't. That's incredible. And again, every penny that you guys have just contributed is going to this Continue project. It will go into promoting it and advertising, to buying merch to give away, whatever it might be. You're not supporting me, you're supporting this project and any developer or engineer who ever needs it. Yeah, so, here's the keyboard that you just linked to. Woohoo. Awesome. Knocking shit over. Okay. So, like I said, one more time. Thank you so much, Jim, and thank you, Lou. One more time, let's hit the high points. I'm kicking off the Continue project today. The Continue project is a community, first and foremost, and almost entirely at this point, for developers, engineers, technologists who realize how important mental health is in our lives and want to support each other as we seek to improve it for ourselves, make things better for ourselves, and who want to support each other and be better advocates in our lives for those who need it. Layla, thank you so much. Thank you so much for the 300 bits. Thank you everybody for all the bits. So that's what the Continue project is. Here's the quick button overview. One more time, here is the link to the website. And hit the giveaway. Hit the giveaway up. Go click that link. It'll give you access to our Twitter, Facebook, and Discord communities. It'll give you an option to retweet the tweet from the project to help spread the word. Share that link, share any of the links you want anywhere that you can find a developer who might need to hear it. We're going to continue expanding our reach onto other social platforms. For now, like I said, this is a place to have these discussions. As it grows, I want to do more than that, but we'll decide what those things will be together. So, thank you so much. Unbelievably, thank you to everyone here. So Layla, Silicon Orchid, Dumb Game Dev, Moonstarovska, Jamie, Glinkus, everybody, for the bits, for the follows, for the subscriptions. Truly appreciate it, and know that your contributions will support this project. But with that, I have rambled quite enough, and I'm definitely going to begin repeating myself if I continue. Plus, I got to go buy a dishwasher. So, thank you all for joining me today. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting this. Hope to see you in the community. I'll be talking about this on future streams. This is not... I'm still going to have my channel, and I'm still going to do code stuff. Awesome. Dumb Game Dev. Apparently, I'm going to lose the ability to speak entirely. Dumb Game Dev. We will definitely see you in Discord. And thanks for more bits. Layla codes it. Forget where I left off. In any case, I'm going to head out because I'm definitely beginning to be more and more dumb. In any case, you guys have a great day. Hi, see, Lou, you got to be a subscriber to use my face. That's how that works. In any case, you guys have a great day. I will be back on Wednesday, and we'll do something. Holy crap, I think, was that level 5? Yep, that was the level 5. Oh, see there, Jamie just gave you a subscription, so now you can use my face too. Oh, to level 4. Okay, level 4. Call it a day. That's enough. We're getting off this thing. Yeah, you definitely need to learn this whole twitchy thing. I think it'd be good for your community too. But in any case, I'm leaving. Y'all have a great week. I will be back on Wednesday. I'm going to get back on the project that I started at the very beginning of this thing. We're going to do some test-driven development, and I'm going to look like an idiot, and that's fine. Otherwise, I hope to see you in the Discord, on the Twitter, on the Twitch, on the Facebook, on the Friendster, MySpace, wherever we happen to be. In any case, you guys have a great day. We'll see you soon. Thank you so much, y'all.